Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today I have to tell you guys about one of my all-time favorite cryptos that is called VeChain, V-E-T. So VeChain has been going through a lot of different partnerships through the last couple of years. Hopefully you guys are all aware of what they've been doing, but well, over the last couple of days I've also been scouting and seeing just left, right, all these new announcements and pieces. And even though I don't like to cover VeChain on a daily basis as the price is down significantly, and I don't think that a lot of these updates are going to be too detrimental to the price, I think it's very important to get a good understanding, a good grip, and a good kind of like focus or future outlook, I guess, on what's going on with VeChain to better understand why I'm still holding this crypto and why I'm always so excited. So we're going to go through a couple of different pieces, starting off with this right here from Watch Your Guru. As well, this kind of showcased to me yet again the excitement that is still there for VeChain, even though it is not one of the top 10 coins like XRP. As again, XRP right now is taking over the crypto space with the best gains out of the entire top 100 even. It is going absolutely wild. So, just in, VeChain partners with UCO Network to build blockchain infrastructure for the biofuel sector. We talked before about how VeChain is doing this very deliberately and very elaborately over in the ESG-focused realm. In this case here, UCO Network is the first blockchain-based ESG-focused biofuel platform, again partnering up with VeChain. It provides used cooking oil traceability solutions with a focus on automatic compliance with the European Union's Renewable Energy Directive 2. And according to the network, the platform uses a combination of blockchain and IoT technologies. Correspondingly, this mitigates the risk of using or used cooking oil supply chain fraud. VeChain Thor will be UCO's network's layer 1 blockchain partner, and the network will use its multi-party payment, multitask transaction, controllable transaction lifecycle, and transaction dependency functions. As a result, these will make UCO Network's layer 1 development much more user-friendly. Also, and this is a very nice thing, we've been talking on multiple different occasions regarding POA 2.0 and basically just everything regarding proof of authority from VeChain, and here they're also writing one of the main benefits of that. In addition, the POA consensus mechanism from VeChain also addresses UCO Network's concerns of inefficient upgrade processes and wasteful uses of energy, according to the press release. I also like this, but for reference, whoa, I got like a brain fart. Did I finish my story? Whatever. VeChain has already established several new partnerships over the past few months. This includes one with TrueTrace, Orion One, Amazon Web Services, which of course is not that big a deal. Unless you kind of count it from the perspective of what VeChain is doing, then AWS partnerships are awesome. And additionally, VeChain's toolchain has a sponsorship with the UFC, a deal worth over 100 mil. Now, again, there's a couple of different articles talking about this entire or exact situation, but VeChain has been doing this for a very long time, looking at different industries that need some sort of upgrade or could use some sort of upgrade in the traceability, sustainability, or supply chain as a concept. Just upgrades, and they provide that really freaking well. The main website that I use to check out VeChain partnerships for some reason is giving me a couple of different warnings. Not going to check it out then for that reason, but here you could just see for a little bit a couple of different partnerships that VeChain has. Kuehne and Nagel, DIG, PwC, NRCC, Renault, BMW. You can go on like this for a little while. They have major partnerships. Really, it's absolutely wild what they've got themselves done. There's a couple of different sectors that they've got this done in as well. For example, there's this part about milk. They have a partnership with Walmart China. What I meant to say with milk, by the way, I'm kind of ending it off on like a kind of random note. They have a partnership with milk. Do with it as you please. Now, with milk, they have a traceability solution. With wine, they have a traceability solution. It's all regarding supply chain. And that has to do with the fact that you want to make sure that whatever you've gotten is authentic and can be traced back. The way I'm sometimes seeing it is the same as with shoes and with leather of any sort. You want to make sure that it's come from the right cow or that it's gone through the right places. But also, if you receive a shoe, you want to know and confirm with the QR that it's authentic. There's a lot of different tweets about VeChain over on the Twitter as well, of course, obviously. Now, Shanghai Tanlian x Xi Xin Vision. Based on the intelligent linkage of Amazon cloud technology, AI will help heat supply operations to achieve carbon reduction and energy saving. You can see a lot of VeChain people are excited about these types of announcements, as apparently there's a lot more going on for VeChain that, well, potentially a lot of us Westerners are not seeing, or potentially that just people are overlooking. Again, guys, a little while back, VeChain tweeted this, introducing VCarbon, a revolutionary blockchain-powered carbon accounting SaaS platform, Built on the VeChain Thor blockchain, vCarbon will help governments and enterprises achieve carbon neutrality, emissions targets, and sustainability goals, again, through VeChain or the partnership with them. And again, people are asking like, hey, the article make it sound as if it's already doing well. Well, again, you can kind of read in how they're actually working on a lot of things in the background, albeit that these types of articles, in this case here, were not even published over in English, at least as far as I've seen. There's also Eisenreich, who's been sharing a lot of different things regarding VeChain for years. He says VeChain X 2022 International Conference on Educational Information. VeChain was the subject of a recent paper. VeChain, a renovation of supply chain management, a look into its organization, current activity, and prospect. Full PDF right there. It's just to kind of showcase that a lot of people are thinking about this, specifically over in Asia. I think this is getting a lot of different awards and a lot more attention than over in the West. They have really, honestly, the craziest partnerships in crypto, even working with Louis Vuitton Hennessy, at least, well, because the co-founder used to work there. I think that's why the partnership mostly established. I'm not sure exactly if they're actually doing something together, but the connection is there. A lot of these other partnerships, though, they're working a lot more severely, as again, it's a supply chain helper. Through Toolchain, also blockchain as a service, they provide a lot of different things for a lot of different parties out there. A little bit more. On September 20th, the Virtual Flame will host the XP Network team to discuss their live NFT bridge solution. I'm just going to say as well, there's a couple different realms on VeChain that I really didn't discuss before ever. It's like the NFT/domain, the .vet type of culture. That's mostly regarding Ethereum, right? And now it's getting to a couple of different other platforms, but was mostly regarding Ethereum. It's also starting to grow piece by piece. I'm seeing a lot of VeChain fanatics be really excited about that. I've started to kind of notice that as well. And of course, you can just read more and more and more at all the different numbers as to how VeChain is doing. They're doing a really amazing job at just expansion, even though it's going very low key in my opinion. And again, the low key, a lot of those parts come from the fact that they're not on a lot of these major exchanges just quite yet either. You can see this guy saying 400 days of asking for Coinbase to list. Hey, 350 days of asking Kraken to list, and 323 days of asking Robinhood to list. Crypto Carl says they're not listing for a reason. Now, this reason very often is very vague and will be kept that way because, well, HBAR was not listed on Coinbase for the longest time, but all of a sudden it got on there a couple weeks ago and then had some issues and they came back on. I think maybe next week it will come on actually. With VeChain, I think the situation applies as well. They are looking for volume demands. They're looking for a couple of different boxes to check off. It might not have it, okay, but that doesn't mean it won't have it in the future. And the moment that they do get listed, it's going to be a crazy spike. And very often with coins that have such a big community, such a huge amount of excitement behind it, and such partnerships, in my opinion, it's kind of inevitable for them to eventually get on these platforms. And for that reason, I'm already just giving this project another +1. Again, guys, I'm extremely bullish on VeChain, but I guess you already kind of got that from the video which I'm making right now. VeChain, I think, is going to be a ground layer for a lot of things happening over the next couple of years, like a bottom for a lot of different companies and platforms. They're working with Walmart China on supply chain issues. This is amazing. Again, the fact that they're so ESG friendly has a lot of help for the next couple of years, as this is going to become the major goal for 2030 and 2040. The fact they're already very compliant with all this helps out a ton. And I guess within their main goal, they're trying to even help out other companies to achieve this. Yeah, it's just very smart business, very good at what they do. I'm a big supporter and I'm going to keep it that way. So just letting you guys in on a couple of little advancements. They're doing well for themselves. Would I buy this coin like crazy? I'm going to say that it's, I believe, pretty undervalued for what they do, but it's not one of those bear market soldiers, you know? There's not really that much appeal for it to pump like crazy right now, as I would say that just depends on what type of partnership they sign tomorrow or the day after. Is it undervalued? Well, from the perspective of what they do, sure, but that's most of the crypto market. It's not one of those meme coins out there that just pump and dump with the flow. I think this one is a sustainable has a double meaning right there, longer term project. And even though it might not be the first one to shine in a new bull run, the moment that people get excited again about crypto, I think this one is going to pop off as well, which is why I'm a big holder of it still. But if you ask me, should I buy right now like crazy? I'm going to say I'd rather split it into a couple of different cryptos, to be honest with you. Do I think it's a good hold to have? And if you're holding this right now, should you keep it? I'm personally keeping all mine. I bought a good chunk a little while ago again, and I'm buying every couple of days. I'm buying a little chunk, like smaller pieces, but that's mostly to basically reserve my percentage of VeChain in my portfolio. And since my portfolio value is growing, I have to keep kind of adding pieces to make sure that I'm not like going under. But so my answer is, I think it's a good crypto personally. You know, I'm very excited about the long term of this, and I think it's going to do crazy in terms of X investment wise. But again, that's just my opinion, not your financial advice. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Again, do your own research and check it out. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.